Ooh, we got a trophy.
Ooh.
Wait, shit, we're recording, aren't we?
Yeah, we're
Oh,
recording.
damn it, we're all gonna like wait for chapter 5 to come up.
Oh,
Not
well,
chapter 5, chapter 6. Oh, hang on, we're talking. Never mind. Hello, everyone.
Hello, gamers
How's it
on the
going?
internet. We are back with a botched intro.
I think that's like botched intro number like 5 or 6 or something.
Yeah, something like
Whatever,
that.
you know what you're here for. Here you go. The ultimate despair.
You're here for despair?
Yeah, you're here for despair. That's exactly why you're here. And what better despair to give you than a botched introduction? A group of people who caused the tragedy 1 year ago. Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. The most desperately awful group of people ever. That is the Mastermind's true identity. So they're a group. They're a collective consciousness of despair.
Oh,
By the sounds of things.
That's messed up.
That's fucked up. Our enemy has finally been revealed. Figuratively. But right now... Oh, here come the sirens! Right now, we have to get out of this horrible place. Figuring out the rest of the story can come after. Yeah, you're right. And I guess we make our way out of here.
Do we just touch the door?
Looks like it. Well, it didn't give us an intro to chapter 6, but there it is up there, guys. Top left, it says chapter 6. The final chapter, the finale. This is it, Ben.
Oh man,
This is
I'm
our
excited
final
for
chapter.
answers. Answers, I want answers.
It's our final school days here at Hope Academy. Hopefully we'll get the hell out of this horrible place. Or maybe we'll die. Who knows? Maybe there's maybe the ending's like a downer ending or something.
I actually wouldn't put past this game since it's despair.
Oh god, how many times have you said despair already?
Oh, too many.
We have a way to open this door. It's a very big lock.
Do we have a way to open this door?
Yeah, do we? Well, Kyoko found a way in here. There must be a way out. Unless she fell through the garbage chute as well, like us. Kyoko, do you still have that one thing? You know the thing? The secret tool that you got from the headmaster's room? Oh, of course I can get us out. Of course I do. It's an absolutely vital part of ensnaring the mastermind. I would never part without it. And it can open any door in the school, right?
That's right.
That's right. Then we should be able to use it on that door, right? I believe so. Hey Kyoko, we can use that key of yours to open this door, right? Well, I mean, it does open every door. Let's find out. Kyoko took out the key with the Monokuma design on it and slid it into the keyhole. And then... click! Yes, so opened!
Oh.
We're out of here.
Indeed.
And now we can get out of here.
But isn't Monokuma gonna go searching for him now? Because now he knows he's thrown down the garbage chute and shit. Oh, he probably...
But he thinks that he's gonna die, doesn't he?
Yeah, but if Kyoko's gone missing now as well, surely he's probably raised some flags.
Probably, yeah, he's probably thinking, oh shit, what if Makoto's like still alive or some shit. Sounds good.
After his sex education lesson.
Oh yeah, Makoto's just like, hey Kyoko, so I learned a lot during the execution. So after this, you and
I know how the birds and bees work.
after this, you and me, you know, I can show you what I learned after. We quickly opened the door and made our escape from the garbage pit. He's quite an effective teacher, that Monokuma. Finally, we were finally free, but there wasn't even time to take a breath of relief. Because the real fight had just begun.
Oh.
There it is! Oh, look at that, looks cool. Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, and ultimate death.
And every single one of them is in that. So it's not even anything to go by for the guess.
And they're all the ultimate kind too.
Is
so.
there a guess going on? Do I still have to guess something? Is there something that I have to guess still?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It looks like it's just like a finale, I guess. I suppose we'll find out as we go along.
Alright.
After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel extending straight up like a chimney. There was a metal ladder leading up into the tunnel. We started climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface. Nice. I like the shadow, Danganronpa. You know what to block. The ladder was impossibly long. I couldn't even see where it ended. We climbed it into the darkness. The passage was so dark and cramped I couldn't even see my own feet beneath me.
Hey. Never mind, I'm not going to say anything there either.
Oh, come on. You might as well. It's the final chapter. Let's reveal everything that we think from now on, you know?
I was literally going to say the passage was so dark and cramped. I said you meant to be climbing the ladder.
Yeah, talk about under Kyoko's skirt, obviously. I had no idea we were so far down.
Moving on.
Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you. Yeah, I'll be careful. But now that you said that, I'm getting kind of nervous. Don't look down, Makoto. Oh!
Oh no!
What? What are you knowing about? Oh, your one's not open.
Oh no!
That's fine, I'll open it for you.
Thank you.
Oh, that's
There
okay.
you go.
There you go. Remember, there's manners, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
I'm learning like Byakuya.
You see, guys? They give you a long. They put you a long way, manners.
I'm learning like Byakuya.
Yeah. Byakuya. I see what you did there. It's because he's a prick, isn't it? Maybe talking will help keep my mind off it. Oh, I like that.
Oh, that's
pop-up
cool.
screen. So Kyoko, there's something I wanted to ask you. You said you're the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work? Sorry, I forgot to drink during ellipsis. How long?
So...
Ever since I can remember. I come from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood. Oh, wow. There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family's always seen it that way. Then, is your family famous?
Wrong.
Quite the opposite, actually.
Huh?
Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us. Huh? But how come? It's like a family tradition, right?
So what? They're like rubbish detectives, or like?
But then why would you want to be known as detective? Surely, like, you wouldn't want to be known for doing all the discreet work that you do.
Yeah.
Maybe, like, your identity itself should be, like, discreet as well.
Right.
Because we take pride in it.
Huh?
Pride?
Indeed.
A detective is neither light nor shadow. So they're nobodies. We represent neither justice nor evil. It is how we can uncover the absolute truth. We stand neutral in all things, and to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of society. Which is why we've made a conscious effort to conceal our existence. Oh, there you go, see? They don't want to be known and famous.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
proper detective stuff.
That is, I guess.
You know?
Like, but when I think of detective, I just think of like having an office and then someone comes and gives you a case and then like.
That's like, most more like PI stuff, isn't it, I suppose?
Is that PI?
Is it? Oh no, I don't really know my detective stuff.
I
What's Jessica Jones?
She's a PI. Actually.
She's PI, yeah.
I think
They
she's
come to an
private
office, don't they?
investigator,
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah.
I actually don't know how detective work works, how they actually get their work. Do they like just intrude on like police work or some shit?
Well, maybe.
A conscious effort? Because I know the
It's
police and
true.
detectives usually don't like each other in
No.
lots of forms of media. And maybe in real life too, I don't know.
Wait, but Sherlock Holmes had his own like.
But Sherlock Holmes is like fictional, you know?
Yeah.
He's like the big shebang of all detectives. Everyone knows about
but
him.
like if they're basing detective off of that, he had his own office and cases came to him and.
I suppose. I don't know. I don't know shit about detective stuff.
No, it's confusing.
It's kind of old-fashioned, and I can't say it's entirely rational. But it's our family creed, and we do what we must to protect it. Because like I said, it's a source of our pride.
Sorry, Makoto, I don't think you'll be dating her anytime soon.
Why? What makes you think that?
They probably won't allow a non-detective person into their family.
But that's the fun of it. You know, sacred love and all that shit. Pride. So that explains...
Better off going for Aoi, Makoto. Better off going for Aoi.
Before I came here, is that a typo? Before I came here, when was looking up info.
Oh yeah, that's definitely
nice.
a typo. Nice.
That's what Danganronpa. About the school online, I never saw anything about her.
Oh yeah, he didn't, did he?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's right.
on MSN.
Yeah.
Because she hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family.
However,
And yet, I gave up some of that pride. Huh? In order to enter Hope's Peak Academy, I had to reveal myself to the school.
Ooh.
I didn't know it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do.
Oh.
But the reason you gave up that pride, the reason you would go so far to enter Hope's Peak, was because that's how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that. Ugh.
Oh.
Fasha, can you hear me?
what?
Reconnect? I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father.
Oh shit! Did you want to kill him?
Well, she seemed pretty pissed off about
Yeah.
the whole, like, you know, headmaster thing. Every time headmaster was mentioned, she'd always have, like, a really, like...
Angry face.
Yeah, an angry sprite going
Oh
on.
shit! I think she wanted to kill him.
Huh? But you'd be reuniting after all those years, right? You know, I've had so much to talk about.
Oh Makoto, you're so innocent.
Wrong.
There's nothing I want to talk to my father
Yeah, she
about.
wants to kill him.
Oh dear.
However,
There's something I want to say to him, however.
Oh, okay.
Nani? No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him face to face. What is it?
So...
I want to sever all ties with him.
Uh-huh.
By killing him?
By killing him?
Sever? The last time I saw him, I was still very young. So I don't remember myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent. Or, if you're a family of detectives, that would make sense. He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He was talented, he had a promising future.
However...
But he had no interest in detective work.
Okay.
So he cut himself off from the family. Not long after that, my mother died, and he simply ran away. Ooh, shit. He went to my grandfather, and they had a huge argument, and young as I was, he left me behind. Oh. I'm sure there was a reason for that. I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him.
Right.
If that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me.
Ouch.
Because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. I take pride in my family name. So every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. If I'd gone with him, I never would have had the chance to become a detective.
She's a good detective.
I was above Kyoko on the ladder, so I wasn't able to see her expression. So I couldn't tell. I couldn't see how she looked when she said that, or what she might have been feeling. All I could tell was that compared to her usual self, she was more talkative, and more emotional. I don't blame him, you know. He had his own life to live. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But it's not true.
However...
But there's one thing. One thing that I can never forgive. Really?
So...
The way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind. Like I said, I think it was a good thing.
However...
But when the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. They only saw me as the little girl that was abandoned by her father.
Oh, so she wanted to prove herself.
That's how they see me even to this day. His shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow.
Correct.
That's why I have to find him, and tell him we're no longer family. In order to settle the past.
It's not as dark as I thought it was. I thought she would want to kill him.
It's definitely complicated, I would say.
Yeah, it's complicated, yeah.
In order to remove him from my life forever. I had no doubt he forgot about me years ago. But your family, to just cut him out like that.
Wrong.
Our only connection is through blood, nothing more. Ooh. We're connected by heart and soul? No.
Hey.
Is blood really enough to call someone family? I mean, yeah, you've got the same blood.
I mean, you've got the same blood, but like family's like a meaning.
Family's
isn't it?
subjective.
Yeah.
Only connected by blood, not by heart or soul. I was so shocked to hear her say something like that. I didn't know how to respond. So instead, I said nothing. That's fair enough, I mean. I don't really know what to say in that situation too. You know when someone just says something really heavy to you and you don't know anything about the world they're in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always get scared to say something just in case I'm like, you know, will I offend them if I say this, you know?
Yeah.
It's always really awkward.
But sadly for me, I'm probably just one of those people who say something because I'll say something awkward usually after.
It's not a bad thing, at least you say what you feel.
Yeah.
You know? I just kept climbing the ladder in complete silence. And after I don't know how long, we finally reached the top.
Are we out of school?
They're still going up the MGS3 ladder, oh my god.
No.
Cue the music then.
Oh.
Music's still playing. You gotta get to the I'm still in a dream snake eater part. Okay, I think we've got past it. I'm just assuming you've got to that bit now. On the other side of this door, Hope's Peak is waiting for us. We're back.
That's right.
Remember that hatch on the ground near the trash room? I'm fairly certain that's where we'll come out.
Oh.
Oh, the trash room. Way back in chapter 1.
Yeah.
Yeah? I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble. Oh, here goes nothing. I reached my right hand up and pushed against the hatch. The hatch opened with ease, and so... Yeah, there you are.
Ah.
Takes us back. Looks like we're back. I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted.
That was some seriously long ladder.
Can't exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of here. Now we're back in Hope's Peak Academy.
Is that something to celebrate, really?
Yay! Kyoko, thank you. I would never have gotten out there without you. No thanks necessary. I'll just return the favour.
Hold on, but they're on the cameras now, aren't they?
Well, they are now. Monokuma's probably like, oh, there you are. Wait, how the fuck did you come out of there? So, now what do we do? I'm glad I didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out, I'm worried about you too. You helped me, so they might...
Listen.
You're worried? Yeah, of course.
So
Then let's just get a concrete answer. Huh?
in other words,
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping.
Oh!
Oh wait, that's...
however,
If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we're found out. And it's not like we can run away. As she said that, she pointed at the nearby surveillance camera.
Yeah, you already know.
So you're saying rather than stressing out over getting caught, we should just give up now? Don't worry. What do you think is going to happen isn't? Because the mastermind is the one that's ensnared.
She keeps saying that, doesn't she?
The mastermind is ensnared. You said something like that before. What does it mean?
so
The mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Mukuro's death. There was a moment where the mastermind let their guard down.
It did?
There was?
right.
We can talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it.
Uh-huh.
And it'll be better for us if we go to him directly before he tracks us down. That should help with our negotiations.
Huh. Huh. Wow. Okay.
So as long as we're good children, and we go tell the headmaster what we've been through and what we found, we can't be in trouble, is pretty much what they're talking about.
In a school sense. Yeah.
Yep. I'm still a little, super uneasy about this. But we don't really have a choice, do we?
Indeed.
Monokuma should be in the game.
Shall we go?
Let's get going. Let's get going to the game! For like the 10th time in a row during this game.
Oh, do we not want to go to the Monomono machine?
Well, I mean, it's not exactly free time music, is it?
Oh, that's true, but
And are we actually going to get free time
are we
after
actually going
this?
to get any free time?
Let's expose the mastermind, but first, let's get shattered on by Byakuya. That sounds good, doesn't it?
Where's that?
What are you looking for, the guy?
Byakuya, you said... Oh, I thought he was on the map.
Oh no, just kidding.
Oh,
Damn it.
you got my hopes
Oh,
up.
I'm sorry. Oh, I got your hope up, did I? Sorry.
To get shot on.
Have I brought you despair instead?
I'm really starting to like getting shot on. It's kind of weird.
Or you like being dominated?
No.
Okay. Welcome to my world, ladies and gentlemen. I miss Celeste so much. Oh shit, Monokuma. Hey! Kyoko, I don't mind so much.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
But Makoto's supposed to be dead! What's he doing here? That's exactly how I thought he'd react. Are you really gonna be okay? You were supposed to be punished! Did Kyoko help you?
What?
So what if I did? What will you do? The guilty parties exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule.
Still sticking to the rules, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a stickler for him. So now I gotta punish you again! And this time, I won't leave anything to chance! Kyoko, we're gonna die! Do it before you have to. Oh!
Oh, betrayal!
Fucking bring it, bitch! Nani?
However,
But before you do, let me just say one thing.
Gosh, you're throwing me a mess.
Got fucking big ass brass balls. If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that it matters to you, right? What? Huh?
Huh?
I lose. You! Explain yourself! What do you mean by that?
because
Well, you set up the latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me.
in other words,
I was supposed to be chosen as the Blackened and then executed, right? Hey, what are you talking about?
however,
But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down.
Oh.
Well done, Ben. You picked the good choice.
I did.
You went with chaos, which is always the right choice. The results of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting. Because you never imagined that in that position, one person would protect another like that.
Right.
And in response to that unexpected development,
Indeed.
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the Blackened and trying to execute him.
Ooh.
You made the choice out of desperation. No, more than that.
Hold on, do you know what though? Who killed Mukuro?
That's the question. Who the hell killed Mukuro?
We still don't know, do we?
Yeah, we actually don't know the answer for that. Who actually killed Mukuro? You must have realised that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well.
Oh.
I believe this is one of the very few instances where Monokuma of all people makes us drink.
Wow.
Yes to
Never
that.
had a Monokuma making us drink. Bravo, Kyoko.
Which fills me with hope.
However,
But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity that would throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery. Alter ego. You never imagined the possibility of a being that could come to our aid even after you'd killed it.
am I wrong?
Now, here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Mukuro, you did.
Oh shit! I knew it was Monokuma.
Fuck, she's going in on Monokuma.
I knew it was Monokuma, but doesn't that break the rules?
Yeah, it does break the rules. He's not
Because
allowed
he said
to kill
he's not
people
allowed
directly.
to kill people.
Nah, that's what the students do, not him. He only does it when they break a regulation.
Yeah.
So executing Makoto for it would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. Oh. If the Blackened is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right? And that means I lose? You talk a big game. You're saying the Blackened is me and not Makoto?
Well?
And you can prove this, right?
Well,
No, I can't.
Ah. It's all talk.
But maybe we will do.
Yeah.
Don't just say it like that. What is this, a comedy routine? To make such bold claims without a shred of evidence?
that doesn't matter.
I don't have any right now. With a little more time, I guarantee I'll find some.
That's right.
Because no matter how deeply you try to bury it, there's only ever one absolute truth. And now you're trying to talk like some kind of famous detective type?
Because
If Makoto really was the killer, he never would have come to you willingly like this. He would have feared for his life, feared another execution. He would have tried to run and hide.
Oh, he's turned it around on her. Oh, I see what she's doing.
Mm-hmm. He would have been gripped by the despair you love so. You so love to inspire. Despair is inspiring. It's contagious. But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts.
what the heck?
And that's supposed to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence?
Indeed.
It's not you I'm trying to convince.
Hey,
If you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased.
Oh!
I mean, you can't kill the main character. He's got plot armor. You can't fucking do
What
that.
do you think, audience?
You can't kill our precious Makoto Nayagi man thing.
I think the audience agree.
Agreed. I think they're rooting for your destruction, Monokuma. Huh?
indeed.
Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto. They would assume that you killed him because what we said is exactly right.
Oh,
Oh, she's fucking twisted it like a motherfucker.
Listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope.
Oh.
Hey,
Of course, you can say we're just making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. No, you have no choice but to prove it. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat.
Oh.
Nice, nice. I'm liking where this is going.
I do as well, but I also don't like the fact that Makoto's now like the one that's like in the middle of it all.
He's
It's
in the
just
middle
like,
of it.
I know, it's like kill Makoto. You can kill Makoto, but like, you know, everyone out there is gonna.
But in a way, without him, she wouldn't have been able to say all this to
No,
Monokuma, would
true.
she? She's all like, oh, but because Makoto's here, you thought
Yeah.
you tried to get him to do it.
I guess that's true.
But if you did that, then you would look like a piece of shit and no one would like you.
It's true.
If you want to despair fair and square,
that's what we have to
then I
do.
suggest you take my advice. So he's got to
Oh.
play by the rules, Monokuma.
Oh my god, I can't believe we're drinking again through Monokuma.
This is 3 times Monokuma. What's going on, man?
Wow, Monokuma.
Usually you're always so carefree and trollish, but now it looks like you're actually...
on the ropes.
Yeah, I'll say so. So, what is this advice of yours?
It's true.
To do Mukuro's trial over again.
Oh!
Retrial.
Wow!
Only this time, you follow the school regulations to ensure a fair trial.
It's time for one last showdown. One final battle between hope and despair.
Yeah!
Ooh, here we go.
Hey,
Well, that would make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say? A fair trial, one last showdown. In other words, this would be our chance to expose the true identity of Mukuro's killer, of the mastermind themselves.
Whoa!
Fuck, man, I gotta give Kyoko credit. She set us up pretty well.
She did.
But what reason would the mastermind have to accept the challenge? Because he's fucking prideful as shit?
That and also everyone's watching him.
Yeah. They'll probably just execute me without another word.
Ooh. Oh!
Here comes 3. Oh. Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting indeed.
A bear pun.
You made a bear pun. Do not do this. No, no, don't go the Teddy route.
I think Teddy.
Oh, fuck Teddy! Very. And his theme music's playing. Oh, I was getting bored, so I decided to change things up a little. So, time for bear jokes. Now, what you suggested might be plausible. It would certainly make for one honey of a climax.
in other words.
Does that mean you accept?
You guys!
If we do things your way, that'll be enough to convince you and the viewers, right? And it will cause you unbearable despair, right? Then I'm prepared to agree to your terms. Will your hope win out, or will my despair claim victory?
Oh my god.
I can barely contain myself!
Let's have one final grisly showdown! He agreed, in his own fucking twisted way. And we still have a shot at this. But this is a long-awaited climax, right? Just guessing the killer is barely a fitting end.
Wait, what? What?
Huh? What do you mean? What else is there? So for this final face-off, you'll have to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here.
Oh.
All of them.
All of
Oh,
them.
okay. I like where this is going. All the mysteries? That's right. Every last mystery is pouring around the school. Fuck's sake, Monokuma. Enough with the puns. You can do that.
I can barely contain
And that'll be enough to
Oh, what the fuck? That's a good one. You got to admit.
No, that's
That-
not good
that
at
is-
all. He's scraping the bottom of the fucking barrel now.
What the fuck?
I bet the guys who are translating this were literally like, go quick, go on Google. Where are those fucking bear puns? We need to find something for this now.
Yeah.
Press
We
that
must
down
outdo
next time.
Persona 4.
No,
It's true.
that's impossible, and you know it. The bear puns are way too strong in that game. That's what we've all been trying to do all along. Okay, well good. Then let's bear it all. If you can claw your way to the truth of Mukuro's death and solve the mysteries of this school,
You guys!
then you win. But if you can't do all of that, we'll face execution, right? I can barely contain my excitement.
Oh.
When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me? We're as excited as you are, I'm sure.
Listen to me.
When we've uncovered every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair?
Oh.
I honestly can't believe how this all turned out.
Me either.
Hey,
But before we get started, I want to clarify one more thing.
Oh.
Do you remember the rule? When one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held.
What's wrong?
I remember that, for sure. So what?
hey,
I just want to confirm that is what you said, right? And it's a true statement. Yeah. You don't have to be suspicious. I said it before. but it bears repeating. Everything is based on the school regulations, and having a trial for Mukuro is no exception to that. Huh? Mukuro's trial is... Wait, if there's no exception to the rules...
Then it's part of the regulations.
Then, but they're saying that the regulation is that a student kills another student.
Right.
So if the masterminds did kill Mukuro, then this confirms that...
The mastermind's a student!
So one of us.
No.
Oh, fuck. Are you kidding me? Please don't be Hero.
Oh my god, is it gonna be Hero? I'm actually just gonna go and
I'm
like,
ashamed.
gonna jump out the window if it's Hero.
I'm ashamed that was my first guess, but Hero might be a crouching moron hidden badass. You never know.
No! Oh my god, but he's so stupid that you wouldn't suspect him.
Maybe he hides like spare Monokumas in his hair or something.
Oh
He's got
my
so much of it, you know? Oh shit, theory time, ladies and gentlemen. Which would have mean to that whoever killed Mukuro.
Oh.
It's a very polarizing approach, I know. But, okay, enough puns. Oh, I just realised polar. Fuck you, Monokuma. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but... This killing game began with 16 participants. All of them high school students.
Alright.
And the only people to take a single step in Host Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
Okay.
Nani?
Listen,
Are you telling the truth?
Yeah, he could be lying.
He could be bullshitting.
Because he's already broken one of his rules.
We know that he's in a corner. If you push into one.
We know that he killed someone.
I mean, the fact that he's feigning all of this panic with like
And the
bear
fact
puns
that he
and
killed
stuff,
someone's already broken one of his rules.
Yeah. Like,
He said he would never interfere.
yeah, you can tell he's trying to start it all out as well by going like, oh yeah, polarizing.
Yeah.
Kawada, whatever the fuck that stupid pun was. I mean,
Oh shit, another drink.
You just do another ellipsis. Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, Monokuma's trying to start out with all the bear puns, but he knows he's in deep shit.
Yeah.
Why'd he go quiet all of a sudden?
Mate.
Or does he? I never can tell with the bear.
No, no.
And now he's laughing.
Oh. Just fine with time.
Now I'm really angry.
I'm done talking. I've got nothing left to say to you. So get lost, would you? Why so mad? Why you mad? He seems emotionally unstable. I'd say. Leave me alone. Get out of here.
I think he knows he's in a corner now.
Now he's like, fuck off, please. Okay, I'm going. You really gonna let me go?
You really gonna ask her after he said she can go?
Yeah, don't ask questions. Just get out of there. I don't even care anymore. You're gonna get your punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it ready. A super duper extra special punishment, overflowing with despair.
Oh my god. Does that mean Monokuma like invents all these torture devices?
Well,
and while,
yeah,
like,
he's done all the punishments, hasn't he?
Yeah,
all
so
the
it's funny.
executions.
He's like making all these torture devices.
Yeah, he made a machine that can turn people into butter. That's pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that is pretty dumb.
hey,
Come on, Makoto, let's go. Okay. I don't think that was all the who's, but I tried my best. Monokuma's unstable laughter seemed to cling to us as we walked away.
I like that.
And just like that, we're out of the game. Okay, well that set the stage, I suppose.
Do you think this is a good stopping point?
Ooh. I mean, should we talk with Kyoko first?
Oh,
before?
we'll sort of,
Might as well get like a little bit of a, you know, a finisher before.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who would want to end it on Monokuma's laughter?
Yeah, that's a bit creepy.
Like, I know a lot of you would end it on Monokuma's laughter, but we're not. I could hardly believe it, but somehow I ended up not getting executed. I still had my life, and we still had the chance. Overall, things turned out way better than I expected.
Until.
He says as these two fools drink. Once again, I was in Kyoko's debt.
Alright, Kyoko, what you got for us?
Thanks, Kyoko. Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you.
However,
Don't thank me just yet. The real battle is still ahead of us. Yeah, true.
whew,
But still, I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal. But honestly, why would the mastermind agree to that? I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from a final showdown, do they?
so
They had no choice but to accept.
Sorry. Damn it.
Looks like someone forgot to turn off their phone during recording.
Put it on silent.
I swear, guys, he always tells me to turn off my phone, but the man himself doesn't do it. Shocking, absolutely shocking.
Carry on.
Yeah, okay, sure, okay. I'll stop ripping into you, Ben. Huh?
because
It's all because of that one moment that the mastermind let down their guard, like I said. So when was it that the mastermind let their guard down?
so
I wasn't there to hear it myself, but do you remember what the mastermind said? They said they had hijacked the airways to broadcast our school life to the outside world, right?
Yeah. Right, so this is what I'm saying. Is this actually meant to be what the TV show was meant to be about? Oh, I mean, was it ever meant to be a TV show? Probably not.
Well, I mean, the whole thing is students killing students, isn't it? And as Monokuma said, it's to spread despair and all that
All
horrible
over the
stuff.
world, so like
Yeah.
to everyone out there.
Yeah, he's hijacked them as well, so
Yeah.
people are obviously being forced to watch this. They're not actually like watching it of their own like free will.
Volition.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, they definitely said that.
I don't know, man. I feel like they probably are watching on their own free will. I would be.
I'd watch it.
I would watch it. It's entertaining.
I mean, if
Are
knew
you
it
guys
wasn't-
watching it?
Are you not entertained? I mean, if you knew that it wasn't, if it was all fake, then I mean, yeah, sure.
But how would
why
you know
not?
it's real? If you saw something like this on television, you just think it's fake.
They'd surely be like, you know, what do they call them all? Disclaimers and all that shit.
Yeah.
And even then, you'd be like, what is this? Because it's a game show. It's reality. It's a reality TV show.
Yeah,
You
basically.
think reality? People are dying. Is this really like fake? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's fake.
Either way, this would never go down in real life.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Yeah.
The only way it would go down in real life is if it was fiction. You know, like a story.
Yeah.
But if it's like a fucking like TV show,
Yeah.
then people are like, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What are
Well,
you doing?
there are some reality TV shows that go pretty far. Like, that are weird.
Do they go as far as killing people, bro?
Not yet.
Well,
but
there you go. So it's not exactly the same,
They're
is
getting
it?
weirder, man. They're getting weirder by the day.
It's like those weird jungle like obstacle courses you see when like you see people fail their trial and they fall into like a bottomless pit. As a kid, I was like, oh my god, mummy, did that guy just die? 'Cause it looked like it.
Alright. Carry on.
Yeah, they definitely said that.
listen.
And what did you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right? No one's made a Truman Show just yet. Well, I mean, the idea of actually taking over the airwaves seems so unbelievable.
Indeed.
You don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off.
However,
And yet somehow, the mastermind was able to do it.
in other words,
But think of it in another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult. A reason?
so
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost, us killing each other. They wanted to show the world?
it would
The
seem
mastermind has been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other.
Yeah.
And all their rules and regulations were designed to encourage that. Yeah, it makes sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed anybody.
in other words,
So the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other, show that off to the world.
But why?
But, yeah.
You're
why?
gonna say despair.
They're going to
I
say
know.
despair. That's probably the reason.
correct.
To prove a point, most likely.
Despair.
Despair. Prove a point?
Hey,
The outside world is a name for the students of Hope's Peak, right? So, oh, is he going to try and like make Hope's Peak into Despair Peak or something? You're talking about hope, right?
Oh, for God's sake, is that literally his main motto?
It sounds like it, because the whole school is meant to, like,
Yeah.
you know, bring hope to the world
Yeah.
and all that crap. And for those of us who represent hope to kill each other and sink into despair, that's like, you know, porno for Monokuma. The mastermind wants the world to see that. He wants to share his porn with everyone to try and prove that despair is better than hope. That's their goal, is the ultimate despair. What?
It's still not a very good reason, if I'm being honest.
Maybe Monokuma's like the Joker. He doesn't give a fuck, you know?
He
Some men
doesn't
just want to
need-
watch the
doesn't-
world burn.
yeah.
Doesn't need a reason.
Yeah.
They want to prove that despair is better than hope? But that's ridiculous.
It's true.
You're right, it is ridiculous. Completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. That group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. But is that really the only reason for making the rest of us suffer?
Makoto.
I know how angry it must make you, and yet that same motivation is what led to the mastermind revealing their weakness. What?
In other words,
Because their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world. The mastermind has had to be more particular than is reasonable about their own regulations. The mastermind simply ignored their rules. This wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
You see?
Yeah.
Because that makes it seem...
It's the best way to, like,
Yeah.
spread the hate, you know?
at the very least,
At least that's how those who are watching this would have
Have
seen
seen
it.
it,
Yeah, I feel
yeah.
the same way, to be honest. And that's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves.
indeed.
That's precisely the reason.
Mm.
They don't just want to go out and murder everyone. They want people who are genuinely good, honest people
Yeah.
to start killing people, to break down, to feel the despair, you know?
Yeah.
Despair, despair, despair.
But really,
Name of the game.
But to be honest, is he really spreading despair across the world? Because if they think, I don't know if they think it's real or whatever, but if it was me, I wouldn't think it was real. So all I'd think is great entertainment and can't wait for season 2.
Maybe, but then... maybe for some sadistic fucks like you've been, but
Jesus.
the fact that it's been hijacked, it already means people have been forced to watch it,
Yeah,
you
okay.
know? I mean, think of the
Forced
children.
How forced though? Like,
Well-
how were they forced? They're in their home.
Abolishing TV. I mean, he's taken over VH1 for Christ's sake.
Oh, man.
The one channel that everyone loves. Not MTV, anything like that. No matter how much they may hate what I'm doing, I won't violate a single one of their regulations. Reminds me of that Simpsons episode
Yeah.
when Sideshow Bob tries to abolish TV. Well, that's the best way to do it, isn't it? Just hack all the channels and put it to someone that everyone hates.
True.
Junko broke the rules, so she was punished. But in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me.
Right.
So instead, they tried to use the class trial, following all their proper rules to get me killed. They began a trial that didn't have a right answer, and then made me out to be the killer. But even that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you instead, who also was not the killer. And when that fact was exposed on live TV to the entire outside world, the mastermind had to accept your suggestion.
Indeed.
To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, they have to defeat us in perfect form.
Must be
In other words,
perfect.
Their final form would only do the mastermind harm to have shown it to have it shown that they'd violated their own regulations and now turned Australian for some reason, mate. But all of that was a hunch, right? You were still able to get the mastermind to accept your challenge. You know when you're thinking about theories and you're trying to
Yeah.
talk at the same time?
Yeah.
It happened again, I'm sorry.
It's alright. don't worry. I'll let the alcohol. You've had more than me anyway.
You guys are used to it by now. Well, it's only thanks to you that we got that chance. Because you believed in me, another path opened up. Still, I can't believe how much of the mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. I didn't have the slightest clue.
wrong.
In the end, though, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet. But it looks like I got it right. This time, at least, I won the bet. She let out a quick sigh. I took it as a small sign of relief. To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time.
You didn't seem nervous.
Totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all, to be honest. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him. Well, presenting a strong demeanour is a fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion, wouldn't you say? Plus, if I'd shown my uneasiness, then that would have just made you that much more uneasy. Yeah, you're probably right.
However,
Anyway, we can't relax just yet. All we've done is earn another chance to fight. Fuck's sake, better falling apart. And it's only the first part of our recording.
You've had too much to drink already.
I need more to drink, I think. We have to win this time.
Correct.
Not everything we've gone through would have been for nothing. You're right. If we can't defeat the mastermind, it'll cost us our lives. There's no option except to win!
Hey,
But before we begin the final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on. Oh yeah, they're completely out of the loop at the moment, aren't they? True, but now we know who our real enemy is. All we have to do now is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind. Work together, everyone.
Ah, I see.
Ugh, what is this thing you call team? That's the word with an I in it, I believe.
Oh no,
That's
no,
what she's
I see
thinking.
why she's why she said work together with everyone. Because,
Oh right, oh
because,
sorry.
Because if the mastermind is one of us,
It could be one of them.
I don't think it is. Though.
however,
Is that really possible? Huh?
anyway,
Anyway, right now we have to go find the others.
shall we go?
They're probably in the dorm somewhere. Shall we go?
Well, Joe.
Well, the stage has been set. It's time to go up there and onto that stage and go and defeat the despair on said stage with a secret weapon that we have called
Alcohol.
yeah, yeah, that's it. Alcohol versus despair. That's the name of the game.
All right, guys. We'll see you all in the next part.
See you next time in the hope-filled next part. Bye bye.